I'm just gonna leave a blown up picture of Teresa Giudice's forehead in the background of this video. There's absolutely no purpose for it. It just makes me smile. What's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of MikeMGTV, and I am holding it together by a straw. Everything's shutting down again. I can't go to the gym, I can't get a haircut, which means we're gonna sit here in a beanie and eat anxiety chocolate. Does anybody else keep chocolate scattered throughout their house just for that special anxiety attack that might push you over the edge? It's not even good chocolate. It's like the sugar-free Trader Joe's kind. That's how sad my life is. I'm trying to do whatever I can to stay sane, so I figure why not continue to do what I've always been doing on this channel, which is grasp at anything that can slightly bring me back some serotonin. I always wondered why there wasn't a quick fix. Like, why can't we just instantly get serotonin like that? And then I realized there are, and it's called drugs. Been there, done that, and now we want to do healthier things in our life, so we're a 28-year-old YouTuber. Look at Teresa Giudice's forehead. Isn't it small? One thing I love to do that always makes me happy is read your horror hookup stories that you guys send in for my podcast with Mac, Messy.
Messy.
If you guys haven't been watching Messy thus far, A, you're missing out, and B, the quarantine episodes are a stretch. If you haven't gotten head from a meth head, are you even gay?
If you what?
Filming over Zoom sucks, and we know it sucks, so we really are out there with our topics. And my segment is basically reading the awkward hookup stories that you guys send in. It used to be my own awkward hookup experiences, but then people actually tried to have sex with me in my real life to get on the podcast. I have enough issues, okay? There's still a lubed up handprint on my headboard that everybody graciously pointed out in one of my recent videos that I can't get off. Don't know why it's so hard to get lube off of a headboard. You'd think it was made for that. Since we aren't able to get to all the hookup stories on the podcast, I thought it would be fun to read some of the extras here on my channel. Because I could do whatever I want here, and it makes me happy. I also made the lav mic very sensitive. I'm trying to train myself not to scream in my videos anymore. I think it's annoying to edit, so I can only imagine what it's like to watch me. I'm training myself like a dog. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep everybody anonymous just to be safe, but the first story is called Pot, Target Head, and $100. And again, adult Michael is concerned for your safety, but the escort Michael from the past is like, only $100? I wouldn't even spit on a dick for $100. It was last year in college in Boston, Massachusetts, smoking some Mary Jane, browsing Grindr. As one does. And after a while, this gentleman asked if they can go down on me. A gentleman on Grindr? Where? He couldn't host, and I couldn't either, because I had two roommates. Womp womp. You get over that. You start fucking with your roommates home. Mikey! If I send you a text saying I'm bringing somebody over from Grindr, what do you say?
Who?
Thank you.
I'm nosy. I like to be all up in your business. You could also say, do you need me to leave?
This person says that they can't host because they have roommates. When I'm like, just tell your roommates.
You need to get new roommates.
Yeah, you
Or have them join in. It's Grindr.
No. Get out of my room. First he wanted to blow me outside of Fenway Park. Now, I instinctively want to go, that's hot, but also, isn't public sex illegal? I need to know that before I make any statements about my past. I said no because I didn't want to die. Okay, so we then suggest Target down the road from me. I've had sex in a Target parking lot, never inside of a Target. Walgreens, though, covered in cum. So I agree and we meet in the Target bathroom and he goes down on me. We finish and he pulls out a dab pen and we hit that while we're in the bathroom. He looks down at my shoes and says, "Can I smell them?" Were they nice shoes? Because if I'm sucking a dick and the person's wearing Louboutins, I'm gonna ask to smell them too. But if they're like Payless Skechers, I'm gonna ask you to leave. First rule of hooking is being able to tell whether or not the client's going to be able to afford the head or not. Skechers, Louboutins. I have student loans. I wonder if people think I'm serious. Only slightly. Me being high as a kite says, "Why not?" And he takes a huge huff from my shoe. "How much did they cost?" I say $75. He replies, "I'll give you $100 for them." Needless to say, I walked out of that Target with a new pair of slippers, good head, and $85 richer. No, you didn't. No, you absolutely did not. $85 richer, bitch, you paid $75 for those shoes and you only got $100. You left $25 richer. You gave away those shoes for $25. What? This is why they need to teach marketing and ethics in the high schools, because Some of you getting your dick sucked and selling your shoes at an outrageously low cost. Not on my watch. I will not stand for it. If you're gonna hoe, you're gonna get paid hoe wages. As long as I'm around, damn it. The next story is entitled, "He almost choked to death on my cum." Sounds like a Tana Mojo video. He almost choked to death on my cum? Emotional, not clickbait? I met this guy on Grindr. Can we all stop using Grindr? It's like the worst. Someone literally just said hello to me on there by sending me their address with a picture of them bent over, tied to their bed, and said, "Doors open." No! I rarely use this app. I feel like everybody who says they rarely use Grindr are on that shit all the time. His profile pic was cute. Bearded, chubby guy. After some usual back and forth, what, like sup, ASL, and MMU? That's the gay Dear John. I travel a far distance and realize I'm in a college town. What's a far distance? Because when I was in high school, I once traveled 2 hours for a dick appointment, and I had to plug that shit into a TomTom. I'm that old. I message him to let him know that I'm here, and he opens the door. It's a very old house with a very old couch and a 20-inch TV on the floor with a PS4 connected to it. Are we gonna play video games or suck some dick? What are we looking for? At first I'm a bit turned off, but he looked like his pictures, so it couldn't be that bad, right? What about a 20-inch TV and a PS4 turned you off? What about that doesn't say bearded chubby man to you? I'm just curious. He tells me we can't go to the bedroom yet because his roommate is getting ready for school. Oh, college, yeah, okay. I was like, wait. I say sure and sit on the couch with another one of his roommates while he still plays the PS4. Okay, wait, now that's a little too comfortable with the roommates. I know I just said to be upfront and comfortable with their roommates, but to invite the Grindr hookup over to just sit with them while they play video games, that's the little fuck. I would be like, no, sir. Unless you're toggling my dick, I want nothing to do with the situation. We head to the bedroom, and inside it's just one bed on the floor and another small TV on the floor. Oh my God, this dick is about to be bomb. People who just have like a thrown mattress on the floor are the best in bed, and you know exactly what I mean. At this point, I'm so weirded out and already wanted to leave, but I already traveled almost an hour. This is your breaking point? Honey, oh my God, we have 2 different lives. He says he wants to suck my dick, so I said sure. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty girthy and about 8 inches. Not to toot my own horn, but to completely stroke the shit out of my own horn. I hate when people put hung in their name. First of all, I'll decide whether or not you're hung. And second of all, if that's what you're leading with, you know the face is busted. You know everything else sucks. After a while, I feel myself ready to come, and I let him know, and he says he wants to swallow. So he keeps going, and the next thing I know, I come. What do you mean the next thing you know? You just told him it was gonna happen. I come and I come and I come. Okay, Jesus Christ, we get it. You could cure the problem in Handmaid's Tale. We understand. I'm still coming when he has to get off my dick and starts coughing profusely. So much so that I have to pat his back and get him some water. Holy shit, that was a lot of cum. I'm so dumbfounded by the situation, I had to hold back my nervous laughter. I would have been cracking the fuck up. After that, we got dressed and I left. The next day, he deleted his account and I deleted Grindr, and we never talked again. That is how the gay Disney story ends for everyone. This next one is called Nazi Dick. So we're just gonna come right out of the closet and straight into the attic? Oh my God, that's not funny. I had just started going to gay bars after turning 21. I was a little tipsy and very horny, as one does. I was in the bathroom peeing at the piss trough where gays would wave their dick to signal they wanted to play. I have things to say. I have never been one that was able to pee at the piss trough. I'm a very shy peer. If there's another person even next to me at the urinal, I can't go. I didn't need to interrupt the story to point that out. I just wanted someone to let me know in the comments below if they have the same issue so I didn't feel so alone. This white bald guy with a nice big dick, already know he's a Nazi. I already know he's a Nazi. This white bald guy with the nice big dick was next to me and asked if I could suck him in my car. We get to my car and I just start choking on it. See, this is the difference between gay people and straight people. The one thing straight people need to ask gay people is how to give good head, because it should not be sexy. It's not just giving head. You should be like crying with mucus coming out of your nose. It should not be pretty. It should be embarrassing. That is good head. I'm sucking his dick, and when I went to go suck his nipples, I saw several swastikas tattooed on him. I have a question about this. Here's what I don't understand about Nazis though. Are they just like all about being real? Like they're like, I'm not fake, I'm an awful person, and I want you to know that I'm an awful person. So I'm gonna brand it onto myself to let everybody know what a terrible piece of shit I am. You would think it would just be like private and secret so they could slide under the radar, but not Nazis. They front of the line, like, yes, here we are, terrible. Turns out he was a skinhead that had gotten out of jail just a couple hours before. How did he break that news to you? Imagine like sucking a random dude's dick in your car and he's like, by the way, I'm a Nazi that just got out of jail. Like, where do you go? Where? You know what sucks? If I didn't care about monetization, that would be a great title. Sucking a Nazi's dick straight out of jail. Not clickbait, emotional. Now, I am Hispanic, so that would mean I am the demographic for his hate crimes. But I'm not a quitter, so I ate his ass and swallowed his racist cum. Well, in a sense, you killed racist babies from being born. I ran into the closet. Now, I am one to stand by the fact that you do not need to like somebody to fuck them, okay? Hate fucking somebody is a thing, but we have a line at racist Nazis, especially if we are the demographic that they go against. He asked me for money. He asked you for money? He asked me for money, but instead I gave him a ride to Kroger, and I sometimes wonder if I could have changed him with my mouth and hole. I mean, if you could, you would be very popular. I think that's a fine place to stop and end this video. In the comments down below, let me know if you guys like this idea. Do you want me to read some of the hookup time stories that don't make it onto the podcast here? I definitely get a kick out of reading them, and it helps me empathize with you guys because, as you know, I am not shy of many awful hookup time stories from my past. Be sure to check out Messy with Mac and Mike and my other podcast, Bad Chaperone with Ari, Billy, and Kyle. A link to all of that is in my description below. And feel free to let me know any other fun activities you'd like to see me do. What other fun things do you think would bring me serotonin? Get weird and creative with it. Thank you guys for watching. My name is MikeMGTV. I hope you're all staying happy, healthy, and sane during this hard time. And I will talk to you later. Oh, you're fucking welcome. Bye.